Connor wishes he had that much respect for himself, but he's too busy with that he just can't control himself. So of course he's jealous of Khabib.
We need alcohol-free forced out for my Muslim fans. My Muslim fans, alhamdulillah. That's typical rat behaviour, scurrying rat. So he has bills to pay. I fight for legacy. I'm ecstatic and delighted that that's coming on top of him, and we all will welcome him back into the fight game. Our Usman Nurmagomedov was cut on steroids just recent. So that's, Islam, Makhachev was on steroids. They're all juiced out of their head. So
you know what I feel? He look like old prostitute who want attention.
Alhamdulillah, I know you got this, they don't like this. Alhamdulillah, tomorrow night I'm gonna smash your boy, guys.
We need alcohol-free forced out for my Muslim fans. My Muslim fans, alhamdulillah. We have forced out 0-0 coming soon for sure for you to try. And my manager is a Muslim, and he has an occasional drink. So there are people who have an occasional drink. If you don't, we got 0-0 coming for you. Thank you so much for your support. Mashallah.
I never at any point thought that Conor hated us Muslims, but he called Khabib backwards for not wanting to drink his alcohol, and that's part of Islam, and something that most Muslims adhere to, or at least believe they should. So he basically called us Muslims backwards. But the driver behind his action was ignorance rather than hate. His manager, Audi Attar, is a Muslim, and he said Audi has occasional drinks, and that's what probably gave Conor the impression that Khabib's stance was the fringe stance.
So I'm ecstatic and delighted that that's coming on top of him, and we all will welcome him back into the fight game where he's ran from. It's a rat trap. The rat trap has been set, so we're excited about that and see where it goes. We notice him. We notice the little rat scurrying on back. We see him back around. Fat rat, we call him. A little hard man in groups, yeah, for sure. Little shite in the bus. Shite in the bus.
He attacks Khabib again.
Yep.
Right.
That's forever. He'll never not do that ever. He's gonna be 80 years old attacking Khabib.
Why? Because he got beat by him?
He's jealous, of course. No,
you think he's jealous of Khabib?
Absolutely. No doubt in my mind at all.
Come on, Ben. How can he be jealous?
I'll tell you exactly. He's got all the money in the world. Deep down in his heart. Deep down in his heart, what he wanted to be was the most respected fighting champion on planet Earth. No money can make up for that. That's what Khabib is. Khabib is a fighting champion that everyone has a deep amount of respect for because of the way he lived his life. And Conor wishes he had that much respect for himself, but he's too busy with that he just can't control himself. So of course he's jealous of Khabib.
We need less hate in this world, and that's why I respect Khabib's attitude towards their beef more. Because unlike Conor, Khabib doesn't rejoice when Conor stumbles. Conor here saying he is ecstatic and always seems to rejoice when something negative happens to Khabib, despite Conor being the first aggressor. Khabib never attacked his family and never went personal. Conor, however, was the one directing all sorts of personal attacks towards Khabib, to the point where he directed remarks at Khabib's father's death. I wish Conor all the best, and I don't pray on his downfall because that's such a weak and toxic mindset to have. But I think he can learn a thing or two from Khabib. Living with hate in your heart will rob you of a peaceful mind and a peaceful heart. The only thing that Khabib did to Conor was slapping Artem, the same Artem that Conor now calls a rat. And that slap Khabib gave Artem was justified in my opinion. Artem kept calling Khabib out in Russian interviews, saying he will slap him when he sees him, and called him a bitch. So Khabib confronted him and slapped him.
Thoughts on so many of Khabib's camp caught cheating, It's disgusting, and that's the truth. What was the latest one? The cousin, the Nurmagomedov, Umar, is it Usman or Umar? Or Usman Nurmagomedov was caught on steroids just recent. So that's, Islam, Makhachev was on steroids. They're all juiced out of their head. So them all. I'm ecstatic that the Russian government is closing in on them. Get them, because they're fake. Get them. I wouldn't be surprised you wouldn't see them back home.
Conor saying Islam and Usman use steroids couldn't be further from the truth. We made a couple of videos about these accusations made against Islam by Bobby Green and Volkanovski's camp, and we debunked all of it. You will find the links in the pinned comment down below. As for Usman was suspended for failure of disclosing the use of a certain medical drug prescribed to him by a doctor which had performance enhancing qualities. Usman provided all the needed evidence and he got only 6 months of suspension. He was not stripped of his title, and the investigation didn't conclude that he used steroids.
Khabib owes his bollocks to the Russian government. That's typical rat behaviour, scurrying rat. So he has bills to pay. I fight. He fought what? Fight for Legacy. 2 main events or something he has in the UFC, and he owes his bollocks to the Russian government. So he'd want to pay his money that he owes instead of siphoning it out through to other countries.
I have looked into this. The first major media outlet to report on this was RT, and the source they cited was Smesh, a Russian media platform. When I looked on their website, they didn't have anything about this posted there, and on the message they posted on Telegram, their source was according to Smesh. How do you report on something this major and then cite your own platform as the source? So there is no actual evidence backing up these accusations. The MMA media grabbed that snowball and turned it into an avalanche because this is what generates clicks and views. And then Conor and his fans kept talking about it as if it was a fact. That's it for this video, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and turn the notification bell on. Until next time, peace.